One thing I really like about simracing.gp is the stats. I wish more people would use simracing.gp. I don't know if there's a cost to using it compared to the other site, but this gives better details. How many races, how many laps you run, and this is the key, incidents. And it gives a little breakdown. The incidents counted, I believe, are runoffs, or if someone runs into you, it counts as an incident. But it gives a very, very clear picture on how many incidents people are in. And if you're in ridiculous amounts of incidents, and you can just be mixing in, and the people that are in tons of incidents and it's not documented during the race, very few people are going to pour over the replays in various leagues to call out the people that are causing all the incidents. And this is just a simple tool that all leagues should have. This number right here. So if you have, say, like, even this is too high, really, in my opinion. If you have run 267 laps and have a number here of like 7, that's horrible. Like, you need to straighten your shit out, basically. Let's see if I can find I'll just see if I can find like a random league. I'm just going to pick out a random league and pick out like a random driver. Let's take a look at this guy. Well, here's a good example. This guy's got 1,300 laps and 6 wins. Let's see how many incidents per race. 4.4 in 41 races. Off tracks. 411 off tracks in 1,300 laps. Stuff like this shows like that. Let's see. This is for Assetto Corsa, I believe. Does it change it? No. This is for ACC, I think. Yeah, ACC, showing his ACC races down here. I don't know who this guy is. I have no idea, but he might be winning a lot of races. But this, if you were in iRacing, or like a proper sim, and this is where ACC lacks. It's just a hot lap. I feel like it's a hot lap festival. Alexa, stop. This number right here, 411 off tracks in the race laps, and you did 1,094 laps, and 411 of them were off tracks. That is horrible. I don't care how many races you are. It just shows how bad the sim is, that you could go off track that many times and still win 6 races. 400. He's raced 1,094 laps, right? Oh, no, here it is up here. That's race laps. Oh, here's race laps. 1,094 laps, and he's had 411 incidents. That is a ridiculous high number. $411. They're counting his off tracks on this as incidents. Fair enough, though. His incidents per lap is decent, I guess. But this number, incidents per race, I don't know, back in the day, even when you was running NASCAR, if you were having that many incidents or race, they'd some of the more serious leagues, they would kick you out. And that's where Assetto Corsa competition leagues are way, way too lenient. Let's take a look at another guy. "44% wins. He's got a high win rate. 23 podiums. See, he's got a lower number, but he's got more. Yeah, look at that. This guy's way better. Incidents per lap, 0.1. That's really good. And it shows. That's how you could look at these stats on simracing.gp. If you go to SimGrid, they don't have this. You have to pay for it. And then on top of that, you get spammed with ads. Or am I thinking of Race LM? Maybe I'm thinking of Race LM with the ads. I'm sorry. When you go to my profile, it's very limited information. But on Sim Racing GP, which is used less, I don't know if it costs money as a league. I'll have to look into that on Sim Racing GP. But I like this way better. It gives a better story. Find another league. Let's go back and find a different league. Jardier. Rookies. Club 50. He's got 30 signups. Trying to look for any other leagues that, I just think this is a better service. I really do. 5, 30, 11. Let's take a look at this Moza challenge. Participants 27. I would think the guys with the higher rank would have better records. So let's look at this guy. George V. Oh, he's only raced one race. 21 incidents per race. And he was raced in one race. Holy shit. "21 incidents per race." So in iRacing, that would be 21 X's. At 17 X's, you're kicked out of the race. You're not even going to be able to finish that race. That's the problem with ACC. ACC is way too lenient on incidents. But the nice thing is, if you're running a league and using Sim Racing GP, you're gonna have more. Look at it, 8.8 incidents per race. Holy shit! So this guy's been in 14 events, race laps 167, off tracks. He's done 167 race laps and he's gone off 123 times. And 8.8 incidents per race. Holy smokes. great, great, great information to have at your fingertips if you're running a league. Six races, off tracks 81, and 128 laps. He's gone off track 81 times. Incidents 81. Incidents per race 8.1 incidents per race. That is a ridiculously high number. And I'm no great racer, but like I race clean. And that's an issue that I have with ACC compared to iRacing. iRacing may have its wreckers, but they get kicked out. You're gonna have to race good, or you're gonna get penalized severely for it. All right, let's go back and look at mine again. Mine's not that great. It's horrible in the standings, but at least I race carefully. There we go. Driver profile. 267 laps. I have a 0.5 incidents per race. Let's see. I wanted to put myself out there. Off tracks 9. That's still too high an amount in my opinion, but that's 9 offs in 19 races. Nine incidents. I could guarantee those 9 incidents. That for me, that's too high a total. But those 9 incidents, almost, I would say, 90% of those incidents, I was run over from behind or sideswiped. Incidents per race, like I said, incidents per lap, 0.1. I know I'm a clean racer, and this actually proves how clean I am. That's why I like about this simracing.gp. You could easily see who's racing clean and who is not. And I think if I start something with, which I'm considering, thinking about starting something with Automobilista 2, this is the service I think I'm going to use if I do it. I just have to find out how much does it cost something. How much does it cost? All right, that's my a little talk on simracing.gp compared to SimGrid. SimGrid's probably free. I don't know. I'm feeling I'll have to look into the prices on both of these in the next couple of weeks because I'm seriously thinking about. I've definitely been hosting some races on Automobilista 2, and I might seriously think about starting a casual league. But just because it's casual doesn't mean I'm going to be putting up with people that are wreckers. And just I have no tolerance for people that race sloppy. So that's that. There's a difference between racing sloppy and making stupid mistakes over and over, the same mistakes as well. I don't want to seem like I'm coming off as high and mighty because I'm not. But when you race in an aggressive way that you're constantly causing accidents or going off track, that is not realistic, in my opinion. And I don't really like racing with people that race like that. That's my little comments on SimGrid versus SimRacing GP.